Something is broken. Testing, testing. Can you guys hear me? What's up, everybody, and welcome down to the Matcave. You found your way to Matcave Gaming, and a crazy weird started a live stream. I don't know what just happened here on Members Monday, but my system went on the fritz, and at some point here, we ended up with at least 3 duplicated streams all at once. I have no idea what happened. This thing went crazy. I am attempting to get this all set back up here for us. We definitely got a boomer. Let me get our overlays going back again here and just make sure that we are good to go, because I don't know what happened. Let me make sure I can even bring up our chats. No, I can't. I can't even do my pop-ups. This thing became a mess. This was, I was not expecting that mess to happen there. There we go. We got pop-up chats. Hopefully we've got our alerts that come up in the corner. We're set to members mode because it is Members Monday, where the stream is public, but the live chat belongs to our cave dwellers, the channel members. It's all for you guys. And today we are celebrating a bit, everybody. I found out, I had no idea that this was the case, and it kind of blows my mind. But I just celebrated a birthday yesterday. I turned 44, but it turns out there was something else to celebrate. 35 years ago yesterday, Stars. Nemesis show. No, you imagine? 35 years ago yesterday, in North America, where I am, the Super Nintendo arrived, and that's what we are celebrating today, everybody. The release, the North American release anniversary of the Super Nintendo. And I am thrilled to be able to talk about this system. Hey, we got a super chat. We got a super chat as a test. Let's go. Black Dragon, thank you so much, dude. I appreciate that. And hey, it works. We know it works. Let's go, dude. That's awesome. Thank you so much. You guys are hilarious. Thank you very much, everybody. I appreciate it. Thank you, Brian. Thank you all. I said so many birthday wishes and everything in comments on videos and over on Facebook and Discord and everything. You guys are amazing. Thank you all so much. I greatly appreciate it. And again, I'm so sorry that we had such a rough start to this stream tonight. Everything went haywire. Like, I wish I was recording what was happening on my side. I was like losing my mind here. I'm like, everything looked like it was ready to go, and as soon as I went to go bring the stream live, the title changed, the description went away, and I just couldn't go live. It would, or less, it let me go live, but it went like multiplied. Yo, GraphWeb, let's go. Welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Happy birthday. Cancel Disney Plus. Let's go. Thank you so much, GraphWeb. I greatly appreciate it. And right now, not just Disney Plus right now, I'll tell you, I mean, it's off topic of things, but people are kind of canceling PlayStation right now. It is wild. That's the other thing that started yesterday. Man, yesterday was a big day. A lot of stuff happening all on my birthday. It's crazy. Yesterday officially started the players blackout of PlayStation, which I'm a part of. And look, I know realistically nothing's gonna change. I know. Hey, if things change for the better, that would be great. It's a very slim hope, but I'm getting involved. My PlayStation systems have been not only offline but completely shut down since yesterday afternoon, and it's just it's gonna stay that way. And it was supposed to be for a week, but the people who have been like putting this whole thing together recently said that the time frame is indefinite now. So the minimum they're looking for people to do is 7 days, to end on the 30th at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. But the goal is to keep it indefinite, so people want to stay offline from PlayStation and try to prove a point and try to make PlayStation make some better decisions here to try to change things going forward with their way of killing physical media. People are trying to stop it, so I've joined in the blackout, and I will stay blacked out on the PlayStation for a long time, because when it comes down to it, I have all kinds of other systems to play, especially in the world of retro gaming, and especially with the system that we are celebrating today, everybody. It's a big time. 35 years, everybody. 35 years of the Super NES. A system that still blows my mind to this day of what it was capable of. And I'm only just scratching the surface of this system now as an adult, because as many of you know, I was a Sega kid growing up, and I didn't get a Super Nintendo of my own until I was an adult. But I have it now, and it's right here with me, guys. And this is what we're here to talk about today, everybody. The Super Nintendo, and I'm very happy about what's in here. This was a game I've been trying to get my hands on for a long time. And man, it finally happened. But here it is, guys. The Super Nintendo, the North American release of the system. I took it off of the CRT so I could bring it over here. Yo, we got a super chat coming in. Hold on one second. Let me put down the SNES and take a look at what's going on. Daryl, what's up, dude? Good to see you, man. Says, happy birthday, brother. I'm proud to be a cave dweller. Keep up retro love. Let's go. Thank you so much, Daryl. I greatly appreciate that, man. That is awesome. You guys are incredible, dude. Good to see you, man. Always happy to see you, brother. Guys, he's one of the people around here. If anyone like kind of new around here, Daryl is one of the people that have been here since the beginning, since before the beginning. A whole bunch of us met over at Echo Base Network and everything, and it's just so many of us have been together for so long. Alan, Black Dragon, so many people. We've had this group together for just, it's years and years now. It's unbelievable. It blows my mind. It really does. But this is where we're at today. We are celebrating 35 years of this console right here. And obviously this is not one, like I said, I was a Sega kid growing up, so I didn't have this as a kid. This is one that I got on the retro gaming market. Geez, I can't even remember how many years ago it is now at this point. I've had this for several years at this point, and I counted them today, I am up to 30 games in my Super Nintendo collection. I am psyched, and a lot of that is thanks to Video Games Monthly that we do every month around here. And this game right here, we're going to be talking about this today. We're even going to be firing it up today. This is a game I've talked about here on the channel, and I have been trying to get my hands on it. Yo, Black Dragon. Dude. Black Dragon just upgraded his membership to Retro Legend. You are a legend. You're the man, the myth, the legend. And Black Dragon just upgraded his membership, guys. I don't know if people have read what goes on with that, but you're gonna have a producer's credit that goes into the description of all the videos and the streams and everything. My God, dude, you are awesome. Dude, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. You have one just like it? Nice. Let's go. Let me refresh the chat here. I'm still having issues with YouTube and the chat not updating. It's been very weird. Thank you very much, man. I appreciate you so much, dude. You're unbelievable. Thank you so much, man. You guys are incredible, and this is such a wonderful time to be a retro gamer when we get to celebrate anniversaries for the things that we grew up with and that we've had so much fun with over the years. And yo, Eric, good to see you, man. I forgot to say hi before. Hello there. And sorry about that song getting stuck in your head. But I want to talk about, as we talk about this console, I want to mention this game real quick. And this is one of my favorite things about this console. The eject button. I love it. All systems should have had that. But this is a game I've been trying to get my hands on for the longest time. Super Castlevania 4. It was one of the first games I wanted to get for the Super Nintendo. And for whatever reason, this game was a very expensive game to get out there on the market. Maybe it's because not a ton of people traded in. That's what I'm kind of thinking it is, because it was hard to even just find it out in the wild. But I saw it at a local retro gaming shop that I go to all the time, and I was keeping my eye on it, and it had a higher price tag. Yeah, exactly. We got it. It had a high price tag on it, but luckily I have very generous people that were celebrating my birthday with me, and this game is from my mother. So thanks, Mom. I appreciate it. This is a game I've wanted to have in the collection for so long. I remember playing a little bit of it when I was a kid, when this was new, and I was so fascinated how the graphics looked and that you could like hit the whip diagonal and swing from things and stuff. And this is one of those games that as a Sega kid, I was so jealous that I couldn't get this game. So we're going to be diving into Super Castlevania 4 a little bit tonight, and I'm really looking forward to it. So I'm very happy to have that in the collection. I got a few other games over here as well that we are going to be... Wow. Wow, that we're going to be diving into. But first, I want to talk about this console and what this thing is capable of. This is one of the things that blew me away about the Super Nintendo was the graphics engine that they used. Not on all games, but a lot of them use that Mode 7 graphics engine where it made things... It wasn't true 3D, but it was like a faux 3D that just looked incredible. You would see it a lot in racing games, and then you would see it in the Super Star Wars games. F-Zero used it, Mario Kart, and then some other games would use it here and there, like in the backgrounds and stuff for like interactive, like kind of turning and rotating backgrounds and stuff. And it was such a cool thing that this system did that I was so jealous of, because the Genesis... It had a similar... I don't know what Genesis called it. It had a similar thing to it, but I always thought the Super Nintendo Mode 7 looked cooler. Yes, Orange Crush, Jurassic Park did use it. Yeah, in the first-person modes in there. And then zooming in on the map and stuff like that. That was one of the games that used it, and it was so cool. And I have that game now. It's part of my 30 Super Nintendo games that I have. And... it just blew me away of what this was capable of. And then the sound engine and everything was always cool. Such iconic music on the Super Nintendo. But the overall design of this system, I really like it. Between just the sliding reset button, the clicking power button here, and then I just mentioned it before, the eject button. I mean, you don't have to tear the cartridge out of this thing. It's a nice, easy eject button. The cartridge comes right up, and it's perfect. I always thought this top-loader Super Nintendo was just really well built, and I absolutely love it. And then, obviously, we got two controller ports on there for two-player play, and then the RCA hookups and everything on the back, and then it's got its proprietary cable right there, which, actually, I have it... oh, it's on the other side of the room. I did a video earlier talking about a Hyperkin cable, an adapter that plugs right into this port, and you can send it out HDMI and play your Super Nintendo on your HD TV and upconvert it to 720p. It's a really cool thing and a very reasonably priced adapter. But overall, such a cool console. The top end, I'm very happy, has still got mostly gray, but the bottom of this one has definitely yellowed over the years. It was pretty much already yellowed when I got it. You could see, like, look at the stark difference between these two. This is what happened to these consoles over the years. The gray plates would start to yellow over time, and but it still works perfectly. This thing works beautifully, and I use it all the time over on my CRT. And then you guys know I use the Retron 5 all the time to play the cartridges as well when we stream them, and that's what we're going to do later on tonight. But 35 years, everybody, of an amazing system brought to us by Nintendo at a time when we had the greatest console war ever, that I don't think it'll ever be matched, between Sega and Super Nintendo. The Genesis and the Super Nintendo, my God, there was pros and cons to both, don't get me wrong, but that competition brought greatness, and we had some of the best games ever made. And that's why I think the 16-bit era is and always will be my favorite time of gaming. It was amazing, and I'm so happy to have a Super Nintendo now where I can enjoy this. 30 games into the collection now and still growing. I just ordered a couple new cases for some loose games that I have. I ordered them from the Game Galaxy. We've talked about them before here on the channel, making those great clamshell cases and everything. But I want to share some memories with you guys, and I want you guys to also share your memories about this system. And this is really, tonight is about celebrating the Super Nintendo, and I want to talk to you guys about your memories with the system and the experiences you guys have had with it, and just really, we're just heading down memory lane with this thing tonight. We're going to hit total nostalgia, and we're going to be jumping into some of the games tonight and having some fun with it. But we're going to put this back over on the side here, and I'll show you guys. Well, actually, before that, let me catch up with you guys here in chat. Wasn't Sega Turbo Graphics? I forget what the Sega's engine was. It was. I don't think it was Turbo Graphics. I don't remember what it was called with the Genesis. But it had a similar, like, again, not true 3D, but it was like a faux 3D that would happen to kind of simulate 3 dimensions. But I always thought the Super Nintendo, the way they did it, it just looked cooler. You need that cable? In the video I just posted earlier today, I put a link to it in Amazon. It's about $34, if I remember correctly, for it. It's a Hyperkin cable, and that proprietary end works on the Super Nintendo, the N64, and the GameCube. So it's a 3-in-1 cable, and it's awesome. It works great. The mustard soaks SNES. Yeah, exactly. Genesis does what Nintendo don't. Oh, Super Punch-Out! I love Super Punch-Out. I would play it in the arcades and everything. That's a game I do not have yet in the Super Nintendo collection. It's one of those games that I keep hoping every month pops up in the video games monthly box. I would love to add Super Punch-Out to my collection because I love Punch-Out on the NES and Mike Tyson's Punch-Out. But Super Punch-Out was so cool because the sprites were so much larger. And then, like, you remember how, like, Little Mac was, like, in the foreground, but he was green and, like, a grid so you could see through him? The characters look so awesome on Super Punch-Out. That's a game I'm hoping to add to the collection and keep it growing. Queen Rebby, welcome. Happy birthday, man. I still have my original Final Fantasy III cartridge. Let's go. I actually did play that game years and years ago, before I fully jumped into the world of Final Fantasy. A friend of mine recommended it, and I borrowed it from him, and it was very cool. And then I found out later that Final Fantasy III on the Super Nintendo was actually Final Fantasy VI in the whole grand scheme of things. It kind of like started to break my brain what happened there, but it's really, really cool game. Perhaps you're thinking of the TurboGrafx 16. That's a console I would love to add to the collection. It's one of those consoles I don't have. The TurboGrafx 16, the Atari Jaguar, a Commodore 64, and an Atari 7800 are systems that I would love to add into the collection. TurboGrafx 16 was such an interesting system. What they have? They had like Bonk's Adventure and all kinds of stuff like that. It was a cool system because it was basically, what was it? It was the PC engine, right? So it was a lot of ported arcade games. And it was a cool system. I really enjoyed it. But speaking of ported arcade games, the Super Nintendo, this thing handled arcade ports really, really well. One of my all-time favorites is Aliens vs. Predator, the arcade game ported to the Super Nintendo. Really well done and plays phenomenally on the Super Nintendo. Another one is Turtles 4, Turtles in Time. Great port onto the Super Nintendo. In fact, there's additional levels and everything on the console version. So it's such a great way to play it. I love it. Sega Genesis used a custom video processor. Okay. Yeah, I just don't remember what they called it. I could have sworn there was a name for that. Yes, Queen. There was tons of confusion with the Final Fantasy titles and the ports back and forth between Japan and North America and everything. It's crazy. Love Super Star Wars. We played some of that here on the channel. Oh man, such a crazy difficult game, but I love it. F-Zero, just an iconic racing game. That's another one. I don't have F-Zero in the collection. That's one I definitely need to add to my Super Nintendo collection. Another one that I'm also hoping pops up one day in our video games monthly boxes. So lots of possibilities that we could get from there. Ted says, I still have my Atari 400 and 410 cassette drive. Oh my god, dude, that's awesome. Oh man. Yeah, that's fantastic. Oh, SimCity was on. Oh, that's right. SimCity was on the Super Nintendo. Oh, I forgot about that. Man, there were so many amazing titles. You know what's another one a lot of people have recommended to me? I've never played it, but I only know the character when he was in Super Smash Bros. The character of Ness. People have recommended Earthbound. to me, which is a big RPG adventure. I don't have the game, but it's been recommended to me, so it's one of those games that I've been keeping an eye out for. But I did notice that it's on the Nintendo Switch Online with the Super Nintendo games. Earthbound is in there. At least I'm pretty sure I saw it in there. So that might be one that we jump into at some point. It's an expensive one, Earthbound. Oh man, so maybe I'd have to go the virtual route on the Nintendo Switch. But ever since I played through a bunch of Final Fantasy games, I've gained a new love for the RPG genre, and the Super Nintendo was big with RPG games. So I'm always open to recommendations for games, of really of any genre. But if anybody has some like really top-notch RPG games that one that you think I just should play for the sake of playing, but also two, if you think it's worth streaming and going on an adventure in these, let me know. Let me know in chat. Let me know down in the comments. We could definitely, see about getting a hold of these games so that we can continue adventures like that. We just had a whole adventure on Super Nintendo with A Link to the Past. We played through the entire Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past just recently. That was just so much fun. I had a blast playing that, and now in our Zelda adventure we're up to Twilight Princess, and I've been loving playing these Super Nintendo games because there's something about a SNES game that, for me, I just feel like they aged very well. I don't know what it is about the look and feel of these Super Nintendo games, but they feel, I don't think timeless is the right word. It's just they aged so well. Like I could pop in Super Mario World or Donkey Kong Country or Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past, and it just feels right. It always looks good. It's and I always find myself seeing things that I never caught before in these as well. It's just, I don't know. I really don't know what it is. Because then you could take the flip side of that coin, right? And like a system, for example, that in my opinion did not age very well would be like the PlayStation 1, the original PlayStation. A lot of games on that console, you try to play them now, whether it's on a CRT or on a modern TV and trying to upscale it, they didn't age very well, especially with cutscenes and things like that. It's a little rough going back to it. But a Super Nintendo game, it's gorgeous every single time I pop it in. We got a super chat. Let's freaking go. Oh my god. Black Dragon, you doing it again? Yo, thank you so much, man. Happy birthday, my friend. Left you a link in Discord. I'm going to have to check that after because I have Discord closed. Everything was running so weird before, so I will check it after. Thank you very much, man. I appreciate it. You guys are awesome. Oh, man. And thank you all so much for the birthday wishes. I greatly appreciate that. Actually, I can open up Discord on my phone. I can go take a look and see what we got going on here. So okay, I see a link. What are we looking at here? What are we looking at? It's eBay. He's the legend going after. Yo, F-Zero. Oh my god, dude, you found a copy of F-Zero on there, and very reasonably priced too. Oh, dude, that's awesome. Thank you very much. I greatly appreciate that. And yay, happy birthday to me. I love it. Dude, thank you again so much. I greatly appreciate it. Brian says, can't forget the original Super Mario RPG. Great game. Absolutely great game. I have the remake. The remake on the Switch is a lot of fun. I like that one a lot. I never streamed the game. At least I don't think I ever streamed Mario RPG. That's one we could definitely go on an adventure with and have a lot of fun. It's not trying to be something it isn't. Mario Kart may have been a bit of a punch-up, though. Yeah, the original Mario Kart is a little tough to go back to. But especially when you're comparing it to F-Zero, I feel like F-Zero plays a lot better than Mario Kart does. But I still like the original Mario Kart, but obviously they got better as they got onto the N64 and beyond. Super Tennis, that's just a straight up tennis game, or are we talking like Mario Tennis or something like that? I don't know that one. Early 3D on PS1 looked a bit bad compared to the Super Nintendo's refined 2D. Yes, it was. it just gets very grainy and blurry on the PS1. But that said, the PS1 handled Castlevania Symphony of the Night so well. That's it, and this may sound crazy. Symphony of the Night might be one of the best looking games on the PS1. And that's wild to say. I love that game. That game is so freaking good. But man, this thing's a beast. The Super Nintendo really was a beast. It's just a regular tennis, surprisingly fun with more players. Okay, that's cool. I like tennis video games. I always have. I like the virtual tennis games. I had that on PS3, and I had one of the sequels. Maybe it was the PS4. I don't remember, but they're fun. I mean, I like tennis on the Atari 2600. I used to play that all the time. I love that game. NBA Jam and Madden 94. Let's go. Love NBA Jam. I just recently got NBA Jam Tournament Edition on the 32X. Really, really fun game. And then I have Madden. I have the first Madden on the Sega Genesis, which I believe was 92? Correct me if I'm wrong, everybody. Was the first Madden on the Sega Genesis 92? I think it was. I know the first NHL game was 93, but I'm pretty sure Madden started at 92. And then I never played any of the Madden games on the Super Nintendo, but I started getting a couple of sports games on the Super Nintendo. Like I have NHL 97 on Super Nintendo, and it's fun seeing the differences, not only gameplay wise, but the controls also between the Genesis and the Super Nintendo. And it's pretty fun. The sound is different and everything too, and there's a bit of a graphics difference. It's fun comparing those. It's a lot of fun. I always had fun with Killer Instinct. Oh my God, Killer Instinct. Another arcade port. Really, really fun game right there. But yeah, this is a system that I am so happy to be building a collection for, and really still learning a lot about it all these years later, because again, I didn't get to have it hands-on as a kid. So I'm kind of catching up. It was 1990. First Madden was 1990. Did that come out on both the Super Nintendo and the Genesis? I could have sworn it was 92. I mean, I'm not saying you're wrong, yeah, but 1990, wow, that's crazy. That's awesome. Man, I can't believe that's crazy. 1990 for the first Madden. Earthworm Jim 1 and 2. I have Earthworm Jim 1 on the Genesis. Did that ever get ported to the Super Nintendo? I thought that was a Sega exclusive. Am I wrong? I always thought Earthworm Jim was Sega exclusive. I love Earthworm Jim. It's awesome. I want to get Earthworm Jim on Sega CD. Now we're talking Sega stuff on a Super Nintendo Celebration stream. But I do want to get that on Sega CD. I love the ports that are on there. The Super Nintendo, it was on Super Nintendo. I gotta find that also. That's fantastic. Earthworm Jim was such a great character and a great game. The adventure, the 2D platforming, the action sequences, and the level designs were great. And now, man, I wonder if it's the exact game on the Super Nintendo, or if they utilize the Mode 7 at all in Earthworm Jim, because that would be pretty impressive to see that. The original John Madden Football 1988 to 1990 was released on the Apple II, the Commodore 64, the MS-DOS, and the Sega Genesis, followed shortly after by versions for the Super Nintendo and Amiga. That's... wow! I didn't think the Madden series went back that far. That's crazy. Speaking of Madden, has anyone seen the trailer for Nicolas Cage's Madden movie, where Nicolas Cage is playing John Madden? I don't know what to think about. I'm going to watch it. I'm definitely going to check it out, but I can't see... I know they're going to use prosthetics and stuff like that on him, but I can't wrap my brain around Nicolas Cage playing John Madden. I don't know. Maybe he does a phenomenal job. Maybe it's amazing. I have no idea. I haven't watched yet. I'm not sure if it's out yet, but I saw the trailer, and I got to check it out. I remember renting so many Super Nintendo games. Power Rangers, Super Metroid, and Ninja Turtles. Tournament Fighters were some of my favorites. I have Tournament Fighters. That's one of the ones I have. That game is so hard. Oh my god, Ninja Turtles Tournament Fighters on every version. NES, Super Nintendo, Sega Genesis. That game is such a tough fighter to go through the single player campaign. It's ridiculous. Let me take a swig of my water here. Bear with me a second. No W tonight, because I do want to get some rest tonight, because I got a long stream tomorrow. All right. And yeah, it's, oh man, I love thinking about all these games that we grew up with, and just thinking back on these. That's so funny. I mentioned W, and Nightbot put a whole W ad in there. But be sure to get your W, everybody. 10% off your W order if you use my promo code Keep Retro Gaming Alive. You get hydration blends or energy blends. It's awesome. I just got a refill of... I think this is my favorite. I really think this is my favorite. I just got a refill of Cherry Limer. Freaking love it. I love it so much. It's so good. Yeah, I remember... it was so fun because I would go to like to the video store, whether it was like a mom and pop shop. There was one called Joe's Video Hall that I always go to, and then occasionally go to either Blockbuster or Hollywood Video. And you know, I couldn't rent the games for Super Nintendo, but I always browsed through them because I would look at the cover art and I would check out the games and see what was on there. You know, games that either were also on the Genesis but a different version, or games that were exclusive to the Super Nintendo, and I didn't get a chance to play them, but I always browsed through. That was one of my favorite things, just kind of browsing through, take it off the shelf, take a look at it, read the description of the game. It just, oh man, it's so good. I just miss those days so much of literally just browsing through the video store and checking out the games. Do you really think the W would work on me? I mean, you would be immune to it, I think. The hydration one would be good because that's just hydrating. That's hydration. That's gonna work on anybody. But the energy, I don't know, man. I think you're actually like part Mountain Dew at this point. I think that's your superpower. That's awesome. Secret of Mana, is that another RPG? The title sounds familiar. I haven't played it, but is that another RPG? I saw somebody mention another RPG before. Let me scroll back up a little bit. Somebody was talking RPGs before. Oh, it was you, Brian. Oh, Chrono Trigger and Secret of Mana. Wait, or is it Chrono Trigger? Is that the same game, or it's two separate things? I've heard about Chrono Trigger. I've never played it, but is that like comparable to Final Fantasy? That's what I feel like I remember it being. I definitely want to look into more RPGs. Secret of Mana was fun. It's like Final Fantasy. Okay. I like that. Ooh, Super R-Type. Let's go. They were separate games. Okay, so Chrono Trigger and Secret of Mana. I got to look into both of those. Like I said before, ever since I finally got into the world of Final Fantasy, I found a whole new love for that genre. It was a genre of games I just didn't get into when I was a kid. And in all honesty, I have Nick from Echo Base Network is really who I have to thank for really giving me that push to get into Final Fantasy, especially Final Fantasy VII. Oh my god, that game changed my life. It's man, these RPGs are so cool. There we go. Yo, Nick, let's freaking go, dude. I didn't even see you come in. Oh my god. Let's go, dude. Yes, here he is, Nick from EVN. He is the one who got me. He was the big push into the world of Final Fantasy, and man, I can't thank you enough for that, because that game changed my life, and that was just one of the best gaming experiences I ever had. And now I've been playing through 1 through 6 in that Pixel Remaster bundle and just loving it. And then on top of that, my daughter got into them, the original Final Fantasy games. Amazing, absolutely amazing. Loki gave me a Final Fantasy game, but I need a Famicom to play it. Oh. You know, it's funny. The Retron 5 plays Famicom games. Okay, you got it. You got an import. That's awesome. Let's go. I have to tag that I wear if in an accident don't hook up the IV. Hook me up to 2 liters of Mountain Dew. That's what we would have to do to bring you back, dude. You have to get the dew. You got to do the dew to bring you back. Let's go, Nick. Good to see you, dude. Welcome in, man. That's so freaking hilarious. I don't know how long you've been here. I just started talking about you because we were talking about Final Fantasy. Yo, Spidey, let's go. Chrono Trigger is decent. I have it on Steam. I haven't played Secret of Mana. Is today your birthday? I just got home. Yesterday was my birthday, and yesterday was also the 35th anniversary of the Super Nintendo, which is what we're celebrating here today. 35 years since the North American release of Super Nintendo. And I found out this year that I shared, I guess, a birthday with the Super Nintendo. Thanks to our friend Sweet Tea Killer. He let me know, and that blew my mind. I was like, oh my god, that's freaking awesome. I was so psyched. I might be picking up Final Fantasy VII tomorrow. Let's go, dude. The remake or the original? I love both. I absolutely love both. Loki gave you Final Fantasy VI on the Super Famicom. That's awesome. I don't have any Super Famicom games, but there's a port for them on the Retron 5. So I haven't added any to my collection yet, but eventually I would like to pick them up. The original PlayStation version, nice. Yeah, it's that one's 3 discs. I have it in the case back there. Very, very cool. Thank you so much, dude. I appreciate it, man. Thank you very much. Yeah, we had fun this past weekend. Went over yesterday. Went to my brother's house, and my wife made a bunch of cakes and stuff. And I share a birthday with another friend of ours, so we were all there to celebrate. And then over the weekend we went out to the local retro arcade and the shop out by us, and we had a blast. That's where I ended up picking up. That's when I picked up Castlevania 4. On the Super Nintendo, so I was psyched to get that. We had a lot of fun this past weekend. Get it? Final Fantasy VII is one of the best games I've ever played. Yeah, it is, man. The game is so good. I just, when you have systems like this, like the Super Nintendo, like the Sega Genesis, like the regular Nintendo, the Atari, these systems leave an imprint on us as gamers, and everyone's going to have their favorites along the way, right? And there's going to be certain systems that imprint on us for one reason or another. Usually it's because of whatever particular game was on there that just landed with us. And the Super Nintendo is just full of amazing titles that were just both exclusives and ones that, were third party and everything. The way this system handled them, I completely understand the love for the Super Nintendo. And in all honesty, thinking about it now, back in the day, I very easily could have been a Super Nintendo kid. And finding out that, this is the other thing that blew my mind, finding out that the Super Nintendo launched here in North America on my birthday, and I went with a Sega Genesis. I have no idea how that happened. I know why I chose the Sega Genesis. It's because my cousin had one, and we wanted to, lend games to each other and everything, and it was just, that was the big thing. My cousin had a Sega Genesis, and so we just, that's why I ended up getting it. But I would play Super Nintendo here and there at friends' houses and stuff, but it's blowing my mind that this system, this amazing 16-bit era system arrived on my birthday, and I didn't go with it. I don't remember that being the case. I had no idea. It wasn't until just the other day when Sweet Tea Killer told us and told me that it was the anniversary. I couldn't believe it that it was on that day. So I don't know what happened 35 years ago, but for whatever reason, there was a strong enough pull that I went with the Genesis instead of the Super Nintendo. But now I have it as an adult. Let me catch back up with you here, guys. You got Final Fantasy VII Remake and integrate for the PS5. Nice. Such a great game. I had so much fun playing that. I've done 2 other replays of that one, and I'm on a replay of Rebirth. Not streaming it, just on the side. I've been playing that. Oh, Super Castlevania. I can't wait to play through that whole game. This is one of those games that I have wanted to play through forever, and I just never have. So I'm really excited for that one. I stood in a long line and paid $278 for my brand new Super Nintendo. It was a magical time, even though it was at Walmart. Let's go. Dude, the days of just, whether it was like a midnight release or whatever it may be, being online to get this new system or new game, you're there with all the rest of the people that are there for the same thing. You start making friends while you're online. You're having great conversations with people. That whole experience was just, it's so amazing. I miss those days. So my buddy who works at a retro game store explained to me the whole Final Fantasy VII Reborn and Rebirth remake, etc. phenomenon, and my mind is now properly blown, dude. I was, well, first off, I was given like great direction from the community here, especially from Nick over at EBN. The move of playing the original Final Fantasy VII first, which I wanted to do in general. That's in general what I like to do. I want to play the originals before I play remakes. But I was almost going to play the remake first, and everyone was like, play the original first. And I'm so happy that I did, because it made me appreciate the remake so much more, which, in all honesty, I said this while I was playing the remake, it's technically not a remake. It's a sequel. It really, truly is a sequel to Final Fantasy VII because of all the changes and what it does, and I don't want to spoil it for you, but it's just... everyone calls it the remake, but I swear it's like Final Fantasy VII 2. Like, it's just, it's incredible. It's an amazing story. I love it. I remember getting our Super Nintendo for Christmas in '91. That's awesome, dude. It's just, man, what an amazing time. Opening up game consoles Christmas morning, or getting them for your birthday or whatever it may be. And there was nothing like that feeling when you, especially when you're like, it's all wrapped, and you start thinking, maybe could that be a Super Nintendo? And you pick it up, trying to feel the weight. You're like, maybe, I don't know, maybe it's boots, who knows? But you just have that hope. And then you peel the wrapping paper back.
And they're gonna pew us.
And they all pew us. It's just, oh man. Such an amazing feeling. Opening up a game console on a Christmas or birthday or whatever it may be. You can't beat it. You really can't beat it. The first Nintendo I ever owned was the Wii U. Let's go. That's incredible. Oh my goodness. And what a one to go with. That's fantastic. I love the Wii U. Hell, we're playing the Wii U on our streams of Twilight Princess. So yeah, it's awesome. That was for your shirt. Yeah, I got my PewPew shirt. I forget where I got this one. I'm sure my wife found it for me. Man, I keep refreshing the chat. Sorry, I'm trying to keep up with everybody and keep refreshing the chat over and over. But one of the things I wanted to do tonight, I wanted to fire up some of these games. I brought over a handful of games that we can go through. Obviously, I brought over Super Castlevania 4. I want to dive into this a little bit tonight and check it out and really get like hands-on with it. A couple other games I brought over. One other loose game. I have a case coming for this, and I tried this out the other day, and I was so happy with it. WWF Royal Rumble on the Super Nintendo. We were over at the game store, and me and my son were looking at, the wrestling games and stuff, ones we didn't have. We have Royal Rumble on the Sega Genesis. I've had that since I was a kid. But while we were there, I was like, hey, buddy, do me a favor, look up Royal Rumble real quick. He had his phone with him. I was like, look up Royal Rumble real quick and see if there's a different roster on the Super Nintendo version. And there is. and I was thrilled with the roster that was on here. So I was like, okay, we're picking this up, and I have a case coming from Game Galaxy for this, so this should be here in a few days. So we're gonna check that out tonight. We're gonna check out one of my all-time favorites. This was probably, this has to be really the first remaster, the first game remaster that I ever remember seeing happen. And that's Super Mario All-Stars, where you get remastered versions of Super Mario 1, 2, 3, and you also get the Japanese release of Super Mario 2, which was Lost Levels. All on here in new Super Nintendo graphics. Great game, one of my all-time favorites. And then there's one that I feel like this game gets overshadowed, and it's such a tough game. But I love this one, and that is Battletoads and Double Dragon. This team up is insane, and this Super Nintendo game is a lot of fun. So we're going to check all these out tonight and have a little bit of fun with these as we go. We're going to be playing them because obviously I have the Super Nintendo all disconnected right here. So we're going to be playing these cartridges on the Hyperkin Retron 5 tonight and get a little bit of gameplay tonight. So tell you what, guys, how about we're going to catch up on chat here real quick, and then we're going to switch over to the game screen. First Nintendo I ever owned was the NES. Me too. I think it was moving towards a sequel. Crisis Core was a great addition to the franchise as well. I had so much fun playing Crisis Core. That was a great game. Yeah, I had so much fun with that. Let's go, Battletoads. Let's go. It's such a tough game, but it's so much fun. And such a cool team up of Double Dragon and the Battletoads characters. So it's a lot of fun. But tell you what, guys. Let's head over to the Retron 5 and have some fun with some of these games as we talk about all our memories with the Super Nintendo. So let's head over. There we go. See, I got it already. I already got it fired up. So let's pop in. I'm very excited. I'm gonna go with it first. I'm gonna do this one first. Super Castlevania 4. I've just been dying to just get hands on with this game, and I just want to see it, and I just want to have so much fun with this. Spidey says, tech question, are you using the free version of StreamYard? Right now I'm using Streamlabs. I always use Streamlabs for streaming, but I do have the free version of StreamYard. I stopped paying for StreamYard. It doesn't do what I needed to do for capturing games and playing and streaming games. So I stick to Streamlabs for gaming. Way better quality, better resolution, the whole deal. But I still have the free version of StreamYard, and I'll use it from time to time. What about the non-bloody version of Mortal Kombat? I have that also. Can Streamlabs do the highlight comments like you're currently doing? It's not built in. I made this happen with it. I have a what's it called in the browser? An extension. I have a browser extension in Chrome, and then I use that as a source in Streamlabs. So I'll send you a little step-by-step guide on how to do this. That's what I do. I use an extension in Chrome, and I click on the popped-out chat on the side here on my screen, and to do the similar thing like StreamYard. This is why it was because of StreamYard that I wanted to find some sort of an alternative that worked with Streamlabs, and I found it, and that's what I've been using ever since. So I'll send you some stuff on how to do that. No Super Star Wars. I have them on the shelf. I mean, I can grab them. I didn't grab those before, but we did a stream not that long ago where we played a bunch of the Super Star Wars games. Man, those games are wild. They're so tough. They are so tough. But the first one we're going to pop in is Super Castlevania 4. Let's go. Put it in the right slot. Oh my goodness, there it is. All right, let me make sure I set the volume on here. Yeah, that should be fine. Okay. I fired this up real quick to make sure that thing worked on the Super Nintendo itself. I cleaned up the cartridge and fired it up on the CRT the other day when we came home with it. And then I set it makes you put a name in, and it fit Matcave. I couldn't believe it. So that's all I have so far. So I want to make sure it's saved to the cartridge also. So here we go. Super Castlevania 4. Oh, man. It Shouldn't have any problems. Here we go. That classic Konami opening. Alright, everybody. As always, you guys are my eyes and ears. Let me know if the audio is alright with this. Here we go. Look at this opening. All the bugs and little creepy crawlers going up this stone wall. And then we have the title. Super Castlevania 4. I'm gonna check the audio real quick. Alright, maybe I should turn that down a little bit. Oh, I've never seen this. I guess I hit start too fast. I never saw this tombstone. There's a cutscene? Oh my goodness. Wow. Okay. There's Dracula. I've never seen this. Oh my god, we got a whole cutscene. Okay, I gotta let this play out. Every 100 years, the forces of good mysteriously start to weaken. Thus, the power of Dracula starts to revive itself. His power grows stronger and stronger every 100 years. Oh, man. Dracula has revived many times. However, his sinister actions have been consistently thwarted by the Belmont family. Do we play as a Belmont in this one? I don't even know. It's been 100 years since the last confrontation between Dracula and the Belmont family. But now the serenity of Transylvania is being threatened by destructive forces. I can't believe this is the first time I've ever seen this. On a dark and eerie night, Dracula rose from his grave to unleash his destructive power over the countryside. Oh man, he's at it again, guys. He's at it again. Once again, Simon Belmont is called upon to destroy Dracula. With only his whip and courage, he sets out to restore peace to Transylvania. Okay, so we are playing as Simon Belmont. Alright, let's go. Ever since watching the Castlevania anime, I've been wanting to try the games. Oh, you never played any Castlevania games? I love the original Castlevania on the NES, and Castlevania 3, Dracula's Curse. Phenomenal game. And then, of course, Symphony of the Night on the PS1. A great game. I thought life would get easier once I got Luke to the lightsaber. Oh, you talking about Super Star Wars? Let's go. Alright, there's the demo. I recently got the Castlevania Collection on Xbox. We'll be getting Castlevania GBA Collection too. Nice. Alright, whoop, I waited too long. Alright, let's go down to options. Okay. B is the whip. Oh, no, I'm sorry. B is jump. Y is the whip. R button, the R trigger, is our items. Okay. Alright, let's do it. Alright, I know it fits Matcave. I literally fired this up just real quick the other night, just to make sure the cartridge worked. You gonna nay-nay? Well, we're gonna whip. I've seen this moment. Alright, and I know you can hit the whip diagonal and swing from things. Oh, here we go. Okay, we're gonna power up the whip. Okay, controls feel good. Plays just like the original. Jumping into the castle. Here we go. Oh, man. Yeah, I just want to go a little bit into the game and check it out, get a feel for this. But let me know, guys, in chat, and let me know in the comments if you're catching this on the replay. What are your memories of Super Castlevania 4 on the Super Nintendo? Okay. Any stuff in here? Oh, that Castlevania music. Oh, that's a whole... Oh, this is like Super Mario World. You can go behind the, You can go into the background. Okay, that's cool. I like that. Oh, that's on the other side. Oh, nice. I've also got Lords of Shadow, I believe. That's been in the backlog. Oh, Lords of Shadow is a great game. I played that back on the PS3, and I have it on Steam also. Can I whip diagonal down? Oh, I can, after I jump. Oh, that's awesome. How about straight up? Oh, straight down? Oh my god, you could just hit this whip everywhere. Oh, that's awesome. That's a game changer. Oh, remember these guys? Oh, we got the cross. Oh, we're gonna get a turkey leg? Yep, we did. Whip direction in this game is phenomenal. It really is. Oh my god, imagine you could do that in the original? Oh. Oh, this is cool. The 3 best Super Nintendo games, Legend of Zelda, Link to the Past, Super Mario World, and Chrono Trigger. Super Metroid and Final Fantasy VI are usually not far behind. That's awesome. I gotta get some Final Fantasy games for the Super Nintendo. Oh, we took a hit. Alright. Oh, I have the axe. I didn't pick up the dagger because I have the axe. I just gotta check these last walls, see if there's any bonuses in there. I gotta get Super Metroid. I don't have that. And I have never played through Super Metroid. I know. I know, everybody. Remember, I was a Sega kid. Oh, is that one of the hooks? Oh, oh. Wait, okay, I gotta hold it. Oh, cool. Oh! Get out of here. Woo! Okay, you gotta time that. Oh, we just got a little turkey leg. Oh! Oh, I'm dead. Oh, I gotta power up the whip again. Oh. Oh. Woo! If I just hold the button, I can kinda swing it around a little bit. That's cool. I think I need one more power up for my whip, though. I'm not at full strength. Oh, now we are. Okay. Oh man, it put me back a little bit, right? Oh, invincibility. Music is definitely cool in this. Yeah, directional whip? Oh my god. That's huge. Okay, let's see if I can make it through the hole. Get this guy out of here. Oh, cool. Whoa! And, oh! Oh, man, okay. Well, I stink at that jump. See if I can make it past that jump. Oh, man. Be further away from the studs when you whip. Okay. Whip. When you're hanging from the whip, you can use up and down to extend. Oh, you can extend and retract it? Oh, okay. I could probably extend it to get more of a swing. Oh, jeez. That's, like, wildly advanced. Let's go. Look at that. Oh, cool. Oh, man. That's awesome. Okay. Oh, that is so cool. Man, I missed out. I missed out on this game. Money. Oh. Can I hit that? I can. That's insane. Oh my goodness. Let's see if we can get to a boss. Is this the boss? Oh! Oh, oh! Living chandeliers. Oh, cool. Oh, horse heads. Some of these enemies, like, really, like, blend in with the background. Love the design. Love the backgrounds and the foregrounds. Oh, I got the stopwatch. Medusa heads in the first area. Oh my god, that's a hole! How many lives do I have? Okay, I gotta get my whip back. Oh, we're in trouble. We're in trouble, everybody. Oh! How am I not getting my whip back? Got a dagger. Oh my goodness. This is a problem. Oh! Oh. Okay, there's one whip. Need another. Need one more. Turkey leg. Oh, oh, trapdoors. Oh, that was the other whip. Okay. Oh, oh. I didn't see that guy. Oh, I can't go there. Oh. Your leg? Oh, we're up to a boss. Is this my safe spot? Oh my god, let's go. Kick his ass. Oh! He's got a downward strike like Link. Whoa! Hit him with the dagger. Let's go. Do we get an orb? Yes. Be mindful of your surroundings. Oh, man. Check out the map. Oh, there's that mode 7. Wow. Okay. Very ghouls and ghosts right there. How do I save? Speaking of ghouls and ghosts, this looks like ghosts and goblins right here. Oh, very cool. Oh my goodness, that's awesome. And we got through our first boss, but what is that, Moss Man? I'm gonna I don't know how it saves, but I'm gonna throw a save state in. Is there a way to go back? There is no like save menu, so I guess it's automatic because it's got my name on there, right? Let's test it out. Let's see what it did. Let's reset and see if it's there. Who made mulch? Good call, Brian. Oh my god, Masters of the Universe, dude, it's so good. Obsession, what's going on, dude? Oh, I just beat my first ever boss battle in Super Castlevania 4. So if I go to continue, oh, do I have to? Okay, interesting. Hold on a second. Let's see what this does. Oh, what do we... I can start with the axe? Wait, what? What am I... Do I have to line these up? What am I doing? When you lose all your lives, you get a password that fits in the... Oh! I got you. That's what it is. Alright, so I'll stick to the save state when I come back to this game. But, okay, that's... I understand now. Wow. Okay, guys. Okay, everybody. Oh, my goodness. That is awesome. I'm going to put this over here on the side. Jeez. Super Castlevania 4, everybody. Oh, man. That's awesome. That is a super fun game. I am really looking forward to playing through this. I really want to do some Castlevania streams at some point, and I think this would be a good challenge to put onto the list and do a full playthrough of this and have my first experience with everybody. That would be a lot of fun. Okay, well, we're one game in. That one is such a banger. That was so good. Wow. Man, it's games like that that makes me go, man, oh man, I wish I had both systems growing up, you know. That's that's what I wish I had. Okay. So, we're going to go to our next Super Nintendo game, and that is going to be WWF Royal Rumble. And the reason I picked this up, like I said before, was because there is a different roster than there is on the Sega Genesis. So, let's head back to the game screen. And we're going to pop in Royal Rumble. Alright, here we go. I always loved playing Royal Rumble and Monday Night Raw on the Sega Genesis. I have Monday Night Raw on the Super Nintendo, but I never had Royal Rumble on here. And the cool thing, what I liked was Sega Genesis has, so to give you an idea of like some characters that are missing from, you know, either. Sega Genesis had Hulk Hogan, but Super Nintendo has Ric Flair. And this one has Yokozuna, and Genesis had Papa Shango. This one has Tatanka. And then, let's see, Genesis had IRS. He's not in this one, but we're going to go through the roster here, and I'll show you who's in this. I don't remember all the controls for the Super Nintendo, but we'll do a one-on-one to start with, and then maybe we'll do a Royal Rumble. So we'll go just one fall. Now, here's the thing with these games. The difficulty is ridiculous. Anything 5 or higher, you're not going to win the grapples. It's ridiculous. So let's make that like a 3. And you'll see why. Because we've got to mash on these buttons. But I'll choose my opponent. But let's go through the roster first. So we've got Macho Man Randy Savage. He is also in the Sega Genesis version. And then you let it sit for a moment, and you get their theme song to kick in, which is pretty awesome. Then we have Mr. Perfect. He was not in the Genesis one either. But, man, Kern Heading, Mr. Perfect, let's go. Always great seeing him there. We have The Undertaker. My God, I'll never forget his debut at that Survivor Series. Oh, my God, it was scary. My favorite of all time, Bret the Hitman Hart. Special move, the Sharpshooter. Let's go. He's in the Genesis version also. And we have Tatanka. Oh, man. Such an underrated wrestler. He made a couple of comebacks, too, along the way. He was one of my favorites. It says his special move is the reverse slam, but he had the Pambusta Go, so I don't know why it's listed as that. And we have Crush. He's in the Genesis version as well. I remember when Crush started being managed by Mr. Fuji, and then he had a feud with Macho Man. It was great. And here he is, Ric Flair, everybody. Woo! So awesome that he's on here. This is the swap for Hogan. Genesis had Hogan, Super Nintendo had Flair. And now these days you get to watch his daughter, you get to watch Charlotte Flair, and she has, in my opinion, one of the best remixed theme songs ever. It's a remix of her father's song, and it's awesome. Then we got Shawn Michaels, the Heartbreak Kid. He's also in the Genesis version as well. Razor Ramon, everybody. Scott Hall, one of my favorite wrestlers of all time. Razor Ramon was incredible. It was so funny because he was supposed to be a heel, and the fans just wouldn't let him be. The fans would not let it be. He was supposed to be a heel, and he ended up being a babyface. Yokozuna. Oh my God, this guy. He dropped that bonsai drop on so many people. When he came through the WWF, people were terrified, and for good reason. Man. The Narcissist, Lex Luger. Oh, man. This was back when he was called the Narcissist. He would come out, and it'd have that big full-size mirror, and he'd start flexing in front of it and everything. Let's see. Ted DiBiase, the $1 Million Man. That's awesome. He's not in the Genesis version. So I guess that the swap with him was IRS. We had Erwin R. Shyster in the Genesis version, and we get Ted DiBiase in the Super Nintendo version. And then we're back to Macho Man. So tell you what, we're going to go with my favorite. We're going to go Bret the Hitman Hart, because why not? And let's see, who should Bret fight? What should we do? Should we fight Ric Flair? Let's take on Ric Flair. Sharpshooter. Let's do the Sharpshooter versus the Figure 4 leg lock. Let's do this. And I gotta figure out the controls in this real quick. Rick! Look at the screenshot of Rick. Oh my God. Bret Hart versus Ric Flair in a one-fall match. Okay. Here we go. Oh, there we go. Oh, sweet. Okay, it is... Whoa, got him out the ring. Oh, where you going, Rick? Whoa, man. I'm going to turn up the volume a little bit, guys. Oh, a headbutt. And I missed with the drop kick. Oh, I got a headbutt of my own. Come on, Rick. Come on outside. Oh, an atomic drop, and I ran into the guardrail. Oh, there we go. Let's get back in the ring. Looks like the Sega CD version. Yeah, Rage in the Cage. I love Rage in the Cage. Very similar roster to it, too. I might have to turn the difficulty up a little bit, actually. So I'm gonna hit him with a sharpshooter. What do you got, Rick? What do you got, Rick? Oh, I don't have room for the sharpshooter. Oh, come on. Oh. And slam him. Oh man, I keep throwing him out of the ring. You just watched a documentary on YouTube about curtain heading? Oh man, oh, I gotta check that out. Come on, Brett. Oh, come on. Get a slam or something. There we go. Sharpshooter. Will he tap? Nope. Let's go for the pin. How do I pin? How do I pin? Oh, there we go. Down an X. There we go. You're gonna have a flat and bruised thumb. You gotta wail on these. Is the sound coming through on this game? It is. Okay, good. Kind of a low volume game. Yeah, you gotta wail on these buttons here. It gets crazy. Tell you what, guys. Let's do, because we're playing Royal Rumble. Let's play a Royal Rumble. But who should we play as? I'm gonna let chat decide. Let's start voting, guys. Who do we want to see in the Royal Rumble? We'll up it to 4. So we just played as Brett. We got the Tonka. Undertaker? We're calling Undertaker in the Taker, duh. Oh my god. Okay. Undertaker in the Royal Rumble. Here he is, everybody, from Death Valley. Standing at 6 foot 10.5 inches, weighing 328 pounds. The deliverer of the Tombstone Pile Driver, The Undertaker. Here we go. Alright. The Undertaker takes on all comers in the Royal Rumble madness. Alright, well, let's see if I can make it all the way through. We are in there with Ted DiBiase. That's hilarious, considering Ted DiBiase debuted The Undertaker. And there's Crush. Oh. And Razor Ramon is in here. Oh. Brett's in here. Ric Flair's in here. Man, the ring's filling up real fast. What's up, Rick? Whew. This game's also missing Hacksaw Jim Duggan. He was in the Genesis version, right? Brett. Oh! I ran at Brett and he tossed me right out of the ring. Oh my god, he launched me like a paper airplane. I mean, if I'm going to get eliminated, at least it was by Bret the Hitman Hart. But, man, that was on me. I shouldn't have ran at him. He took full advantage of that. Oh, my God. Well, we're going to see how this turns out.
Brother, this guy stinks!
Oh, that was all on me. I charged at him. I should have known. He just hip-tossed me right out of there. Oh, man. I mean, you know, when it comes to the Royal Rumble, that's a pretty big game changer right there, getting Taker out early. And then look at commentating. We've got Bobby Heenan and Vince McMahon, I believe that's supposed to be. Definitely Bobby Heenan on the left, and I believe it is supposed to be Vince McMahon there on the right-hand side. Now, here's something really funny. This one does not have Hulk Hogan, but take a look at the crowd, everybody. There are people clearly wearing Hulkamania shirts. Kind of interesting. I wish you could combine the rosters. Oh, who just went out? Crush? Oh, no, that wasn't Crush. Razor just eliminated somebody. Here's Tatanka. Tatanka versus Bret Hart. Now on to Razor Ramon. Oh, man. Bret's still in there going after Ted DiBiase. Ted DiBiase was in number 2. So right now, Ted's in there the longest. Well, this gives my hand a rest. Who just got eliminated? Yokozuna is in the Rumble. Oh, man. And there goes Lex Luger. He's out of there. Crush going up to the top rope. What are you, nuts? Here's Shawn Michaels. The Heartbreak Kid is in there versus Yokozuna. Tatanka's going after DiBiase. Oh, I thought he was going to atomic drop him out of the ring. It's so great to see these wrestlers in these 16-bit games. I used to play these constantly, especially Royal Rumble. That one I had the longest, and then Monday Night Raw came out, and I freaking love Monday Night Raw. Now I have Super WrestleMania on the Genesis and the Super Nintendo. Again, a mix-up of the roster, and I have Rage in the Cage on Sega CD. And then I also have Super WrestleMania Arcade on I have it on the 32X and on the Super Nintendo. I believe that's the 2 I have it on. Yeah, Bobby the Brain Heenan in the background there. Man, I miss him. The old commentating teams. Here's Kern Heddig. Here's Mr. Perfect in the ring. Is he last one in? He might be the last one in. Getting an elimination right away. I always preferred WCW Thursday Thunder myself. Nice. WCW was so much fun. We just picked up, we just got WCW versus NWO World Tour on the N64. And we'll be playing that sometime soon. I've actually been getting some requests and some comments for some old school WWF and WCW games to do some more videos and streams of them. So we're going to be getting some more of these games coming up in some future videos, which I am all for because I love these games. But today we are celebrating the Super Nintendo, and that's what we're looking at here. I got eliminated, that's why I could put down the controller. We are looking at WWF Royal Rumble on the Super Nintendo. Got the cartridge playing in our Hyperkin Retron 5, and then we got the console that we're celebrating here, everybody. 35 years of Super Nintendo. I do have to get the WCW Thunder game. I don't think I have that one. I gotta double check. There goes Mr. Perfect. It's down to Yokozuna, the Heartbreak Kid Shawn Michaels, and Macho Man Randy Savage. Who is going to win this Rumble? I think Yokozuna has the best shot here. He's the heavy hitter. He's going to be tough to get out of there. It's amazing how sprites they could have in the game all at once and it doesn't slow down. Yeah, the fact that this handles so well, it's pretty impressive. Oh, I thought Macho Man was going to be out of there. Look at this final 3. Could you imagine this? Macho Man show. There goes Shawn Michaels. He's out of there. Macho Man versus Yokozuna. I don't know, guys. Oh, Macho Man is still alive in this. Elbow drop. Let's go. Another elbow drop. And a choke. There's no rules in the Rumble. Is he going to get him? No. Okay. He's still working him down. Could we get a flying elbow off the top rope? Man, Macho Man using the ropes. I think Yokozuna might be out. Oh, yeah, he's down with one punch. Macho Man, this is all yours if you can get him in position. Oh! What a shot to the gut right there. Macho's got a lot of coke to burn off before winning. Oh! Yokozuna tried for the elimination. He tried again. Macho Man staying alive. Oh! Oh, Randy, you got to get him in position. You're in the wrong spot. Oh! Yokozuna is making a comeback. You know Mr. Fuji would be off to the side waiting with that salt. Try to throw the salt in Macho Man's eyes. These guys are not going out without a fight. Oh, Macho Man, do you got this? Can you get Yokozuna over the top rope? Macho Man, Randy Savage. Let's go. Is that Mean Gene or the Fink? Who just came into the ring? I don't know who's there. Macho Man Randy Savage is the Rumble champion. He joined 3 minutes and 38 seconds into the Rumble, and his only elimination was Yokozuna at 7 minutes and 29 seconds. Let's go. Yokozuna eliminated Razor Ramon, Mr. Perfect, and Shawn Michaels. Shawn Michaels didn't get any eliminations. Mr. Perfect eliminated Crush and Tatanka. Tatanka didn't get any. I'm about to sneeze. Crush eliminated Lex Luger and Ted DiBiase. Razor Ramon eliminated Ric Flair. And Ted DiBiase eliminated Bret Hart. Lex Luger didn't get any eliminations. Bret Hart eliminated me as The Undertaker. Oh, man. And Ric Flair got eliminated by Razor Ramon. And then me, I didn't get any eliminations with The Undertaker, but I was eliminated by the best there is, the best there was, and the best there ever will be, Bret the Hitman Hart. Oh my God, guys. LJN. I love it. I love this version of it. Great roster, great character sprites, great gameplay. WWF Royal Rumble on the Super Nintendo has quickly become one of my favorites. Let's head back, guys. Oh, man. I love it. I love it. I love it. All right. Let's pop that out of the system. There it is, guys. WWF Royal Rumble on the Super Nintendo. So happy to have this in the collection. All right. Now we're going to jump into Battletoads and Double Dragon. We're going to take a look at the first level of this game, and I'm going to show you how crazy some of this game gets. It's pretty wild. I mean, the Battletoads games in general were pretty tough, but man, they really amp it up on some of these games. But a lot of people didn't really know about this team-up. I knew about this team-up even back in the day without having the Super Nintendo, and it's pretty awesome. But this is a really fun game, but it's also really tough. Let's pop that in there. Get over back to our Retron. There it is, Battletoads and Double Dragon. I used to love to boot kick them in the foreground. Let's go. Just don't let the frustration get to you like I did. Yeah, man. We're just going to mess around here a little bit. You know, we're not trying to win, but got a good soundtrack here, too. Double Dragon, Battletoads. Let's go. The Ultimate Team. This came out in 1993 by Rare. Starring the Toads. I love we get these openings. We got Rash. Let's go. The Battletoads were total Ninja Turtles ripoffs, but I love them. And we got Zitz. Let's go. And then finally we have Pimple. You gotta love it. And then we have the Dragons. It really is the ultimate team up. We got Billy. And then we got Jimmy. Let's go. This is a cool opening. Good soundtrack, too. Oh, it's actually going to show us the bosses. I forgot about this. A Bobo. He's from the original Double Dragon. Lag. He's got to be from Battletoads. I don't remember him. We got Roper. Oh boy. Yeah, we got some tough bosses in here, guys. Isn't this such a cool design? Look at this guy, Robo Manus. Oh man. Looks like a robot xenomorph. Shadow Boss. Such cool artwork. Love it. The Dark Queen. Kind of looks like Psylocke from X-Men. Alright, it's a big blip coming towards Earth. I'd better warn the Toads. Here we go. Alright, so let's play as Rash. Bobo, not like intruders. I'm gonna beat you up. Oh my god. Now there's gonna be these weird, like, extending... What happened? Where'd my image go? What happened? Hold on. Blanked out on me. You know what we're gonna do? I got it right here. We're gonna hit it with the 1-up card. It's been a while since I played this. Let's give it a quick little quick wipe down. And then we're gonna jump right back into it. A little bit. The 1-up card. Make sure that we're good to go and we don't glitch. Because it's hard to play the game when you can't see the game. We got real tricky right there with us, huh? Alright. Battletoads and Double Dragon going back in. Oh, I dropped the controller. Alright, let's go. Remember the 1994 Double Dragon movie? I try not to. Oh, what's up with this cart? Oh. What's up? Unknown cartridge. Oh no, guys. Oh no. There it is. Here we go. Okay. I gotta get that probably a little bit of a better cleaning. It's been a while since I have played this cartridge. The New York City bootleg copy. Alright, let's do this. Okay, Rash. Oh, and look at this. I'm getting my butt handed to me already. Oh, oh. Alright. These guys... Where is it? It's gonna come out. There's like these weird arm guys that come out. Oh. Get out of here. I remember there being kind of a pain in the butt boss on this level. Woo! Get him out of here. Oh! Smash! This is the first level, everybody. Look at the stuff we're going to be dealing with. Oh! Oh, I put myself in a bad position there. Oh. They are wrecking me. And he just speared me. Battletoads wasn't for the weak. No, it was not. And this one, like, really upped the ante. We gotta find some health. Oh, I got too you get too close on the inside and they just start wrecking you. Oh, I can't hit him with that guy? I think the boss shows up here in a minute. It's like this arm that we gotta deal with. Here it is. Boom. Oh! Oh! That was more like a mini boss. Oh, that stinks. I gotta get him out of line. You get stuck in this animation and he just takes you out. Alright, level 1, 2. Oh, he smacked me. I missed. Oh. Oh boy, it's not good. And there we go, our first big death right there.
Sorry, I farted.
We got a checkpoint at 1, 2. I mean, some of these games, I'm like, man, how did we do this as kids? Okay, I got less room. I just got spanked. Yep. Just trying to avoid his shadow so we can get the hits. Oh boy. There he is. Oh, whoa. Now this, just like the other games, you can play 2-player in these. And you can mix and match the teams. So you can have Double Dragon guys with the Battletoads. Come on, get him out of here. Oh. Take that, a Bobo. Whoo, he's out of here. We weren't as slow as we are now, yeah. Oh, man. Alright, heading over to the other lair. We'll check out a little bit of this level here. But this is one of those games that, one, a lot of people I don't think realize exists, and two, it's very underrated. This is a very Double Dragon inspired level right here. Freaking hammer him into the ground. Whoo! Do they climb after me? Oh boy, we got legs. Oh. Oh, get him before the legs show up. Here we go. Now we got a stick. Oh. Whack! Whack! Woohoo! Oh, is he not dead? Batter up. Oh! Uh-oh. I'm gonna have a case of the dead. Oh. Oh my god, they're kicking my butt. Oh. Oh. Oh my god. Alright, let's use this other continue. Let's see if we can get past this part. Oh, I forgot I can attack while I'm on the fence. Such silly animations in this one. I love it. Where is he? Here comes legs. Jump out of there, jump out of there. Oh, I'm stuck. There we go. Whack! Oh, I got caught on the inside. Oh boy, he's gonna wreck me right here. Oh, I almost killed myself. Boom. The stick might not be your friend yet. Oh, what are we? Dynamite. Like that. It's funny, like some of these games you don't play them in so long, and then there's certain things you just remember about them. Oh, one up. Oh, it went off screen. That sucks. Alright. Treasure. The trick with this game is you want to be on, like, the very outside of their hitbox. But as soon as you get inside the hitbox, that's when they start wrecking you. Two legs. Oh. Oh boy. Really need to go back and play these games. My hands will hate me. Yeah, a lot of button mashing. Whack. Batter up. Alright, we're doing a little better now. Getting the feel back. Oh, you hear this controller clicking like crazy. Boom. Alright, are we gonna get to the second boss? We might. Oh, uh-oh. Missed it. Come on, pick it up. Catch. Got him. Oh, nope. Thought we did. There we go. Now we got him. These games are hilarious. Oh boy, here we go. We're in the cars. Yep, wouldn't be Battletoads without one of these. Oh, I jumped over the good thing. Is this just a bonus round? This ain't like the first Battletoads game. This is a bonus round. Well, now it's much slower pace. This is very forgiving compared to the first Battletoads. You can see a bit of that Mode 7 in there. Okay, I can only kick behind me. Man, it's fast. Definitely getting the feel back. You gotta be like right in line with the shadows to get it. Oh, missed it. I'll tell you something the Sega had over the Super Nintendo was handling speed. Like motion forward like this. Like Sonic the Hedgehog and everything has a much easier view to look at. This kind of gets a little hard to look at. Especially with my old eyes. Oh! Oh! I got hit. Good call with the Sega. Almost the end of this? Yep, here we are. Oh, what's up, big guy? Oh. 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 I don't remember the trick with him. Uh-oh. I think we're gonna die. Oh, we're gonna die. Oh, I got squashed. Yeah, definitely creates eye strain. Let's see if we start right at him. Nope, it starts us at the beginning of this. Alright, well there you have it, guys. Battletoads and Double Dragon, a game that just kind of flew under the radar for a lot of people. And a lot of people didn't even realize it existed. But I remember playing this back in the day, and I had so much fun with it. And I'm very happy to have it in the collection. I'm also very happy to have a nice clamshell case for it as well. Alright guys, our last game that we're going to dive into tonight is Super Mario All-Stars. And the reason I pulled this off the shelf and wanted to jump into it as we celebrate 35 years of the Super Nintendo, it's because this game, and maybe I might be wrong, but I don't think I am. I am pretty sure this was the first ever remaster that I ever knew about and played. And I love it. So let's head over to the game screen. There it is, Super Mario All-Stars. And the thing about this was getting to see these games that were initially on the NES upgraded to be on the Super Nintendo was phenomenal. Alright, Queen, have a great night. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it. Thank you all so much for being here. Greatly appreciate it. If you have not yet, please hit that like button. It helps a ton. As much as I love the original graphics, the upgrade is fantastic. Yeah, it really is. It really is a fantastic upgrade. So tell you what, let's just dive right into Super Mario Brothers. We'll go to a new file. And there it is, Super Mario Brothers, originally in 1985, re-released in 1993. Let's go for it. Let's go for it, everybody. Look at this design. I mean, it just... The music is remixed. The graphics are remixed. But it's basically... It's basically a reskin. Hey, where is it? And you could feel the difference in the controls. Mario moves a little bit different. You know, along with the reskin, there's a bit of work, I think, that happened here with the controls. It's definitely a different feel with a Super Nintendo controller versus an NES controller. And I always found it, like, kind of weird playing Super Mario 1 with a Super Nintendo controller and, you know, having the buttons kind of on an angle. You know, I'm using X to run and A to jump. Actually, can I use B to run? Let's test that out. Such a cool look to it. Nope. I cannot. Yeah, let's just stick with X and A. I think that's where I'm most comfortable at the moment. But look at this redesign of the underworld. Very, very cool. I don't know, what do you guys think? Do we just... As our finale of celebrating Super Nintendo, do we just beat this game? Let's use some warp zones. Let's go for it. Let's see what we can do. Can we do it in one life? Let's go. Let's go to World 4. Why not? Let's just go for it. Get a little taste of the whole game and the updated graphics. And then Super Mario 2 and 3 get the same treatment. And it's wonderful.
Wow.
Wow. I love the remix of the soundtrack. It's just so cool. Such a cool version of this. Oh, I missed the duck under. Such a different feeling D-pad, too. On the Super Nintendo versus the NES. It's so funny trying to play games when they're ported to a different system and you get a different feel with the controller. You know, this is NES to Super NES, but the feel is very different. And it can throw you off sometimes. It could definitely throw you off. Love the backgrounds. Alright, let's not fall down the hole. I fell down the hole. I was just gonna say, the background and the foreground, the way they move together, it can make it a little weird moving across holes like that. I messed up. Uh-oh, I messed up again. I was supposed to get a fire plant right here. Oh, I really messed up. Well, let's not mess this up. Over. Okay. How am I going to do this? Whoop. We got to get a little tricky here. There we go. It's a little trickier as Little Mario. I have to use an Atari controller for the old 2600 and 8-bit games. Gotta have that stick in the button. Yeah. I hear you, man. It's just so funny how these games play different with a different controller, a different feel. You know, it's... like, even, like, just in this one, I can feel, like, the slightest delay in the controls with the Super Nintendo controller. But I think it's also because the controller's looking for me to press a little firmer on this. You know, very, very different. We'll go get another... we'll go get another extra guy. We'll see if we can get through World 8. There's our extra guy. Nanu, Nanu, let's go. Alright. We gotta go get our mushroom and firepower back in World 8-3. Got our star here. Okay. Actually, we can get our, can we get firepower back on 8-2? We could definitely get a mushroom. And then definitely both in 8-3. I have console-specific USB controllers for my emulation. Gotta have the old school feel. Nice. That's a good way to do it. So that's one of the reasons why I really was happy that Nintendo put out, new controllers when they did the... Whoop, I just died right on the cloud guy. That they put out controllers for the Nintendo Switch Online service with the NES games, Super Nintendo, Sega Genesis. And they put out the controllers. And they're fantastic. They work really, really well. I missed him. Whatever. He's gonna go away anyway. Get your head out of the clouds. Okay, you're gonna double fire? Yep. Okay, let's get our mushroom. Whoa, that was close. Uh-huh. Okay. Working our way through. Working our way through. The key is we want to get to 8-4 with firepower. That's what we want. Okay, let's go get charged up. You've forgotten so much of these games. I love the redesign of the castle, too. Everything just looks so awesome in this remaster. And we got fireworks. Let's go. Oh. That butthead. Alright, I was supposed to get firepower right here, but we'll get a mushroom instead. Okay, we'll get firepower on the next one. That's our last-ditch effort for it. Watch out for the bullet bills. We'll deal with some more hammer bros. Oh, you guys. Alright, well. We're not going into 8-4 with firepower. It wasn't in the cards. Oh boy, we're going small. Okay, let's do this. We're going tiny. We're going tiny. God, saw that coming. Save? No way. We're doing what we can. We're gonna see if we get lucky. Let's see if we can time it. Let's see if we can get our lucky move. Okay. Oh, I always hate being in this castle small. There's no mushrooms, no nothing. You get what you get and you don't get upset. Bloop, cheeps. Oh, almost hit me. Oh. I stopped walking. Oh boy, this could be a rough one, guys. We might not have a victory. We might not. But we're gonna hope for it. We're gonna try. Still gotta try. This castle looks great. Okay. Yeah. That's what the booze is for. Okay, get away from the cheeps. See the statues of Bowser back there? Watch out, Blooper. Oh, Blooper, you're messing me up. Get out of there. Run. Run. Okay. Oh! I hesitated. Oh no. Oh no. We came all this way. Okay. Come on. Got this. We gotta celebrate by saving the princess. Oh, man. You know, it's really not all that long of a castle when you know the way to go. Get out of here, Blooper. Oh, he didn't jump! He didn't jump! He didn't jump! Oh. You either jump the hammers or run under them. And I chose wrong. I chose wrong, everybody. This could be an embarrassing ending for me. Okay, let's get it. Let's get it.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Oh, yeah. Okay. Might be best to jump. I think we may have to go for the jump.
He chose...
Holy. Yep. Oh, blooper. Get out of here. Let's go for the jump this time. Has to be 2 jumps because we gotta get over the fireball also.
Sorry.
Oh! 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 Let's go! Let's go! Celebrate with DarthFarts! Let's go! We did it! We did it! We did it! Let's go! There it is, everybody. There it is. That is how we are going to end our celebration of the Super Nintendo 35 years of 16-bit greatness. The Super Nintendo. I'm so happy to finally have this console and to be able to play all of these games that I, for the most part, missed out on growing up. And now I have 30 games in my Super Nintendo collection.
Say his name and he appears.
Who said his
I believe
name?
in Joe Hendry. I believe in Joe Hendry.
How is that our first Joe Hendry? That's awesome. Oh my goodness, guys. Oh, I'm so glad we ended on a victory right there. Look at this. And the new animation and everything. It's so great. It's so great. Guys, thank you all so much for being here. All of our channel members, everybody watching on the side, everybody who's catching the replay, everybody hitting those like buttons, subscribing. Thank you so much for growing this community here at Matcave Gaming. Oh, we got to get some Mortal Kombat going, definitely. Guys, we're going to wrap it up here tonight. I am back at it tomorrow. I am diving into the world of Halo again and playing Halo 2 for the very first
I
time.
think we're gonna win.
We're gonna win! But tonight, before we head out, we are going to raid. I believe Scotty is still going. So let me see if he's still on there, because I definitely want to raid him if he is. Where are we going? Where are we going? Where is
They're
the
here to
raid?
stop us, and they're gonna pew us.
They're definitely gonna pew us. Customization, redirect. Here we go. Where is he? Is Scotty still going? He's going. Guys, we're gonna redirect over to Scotty. He is playing the cycle that was brought back to life by fans, which is phenomenal. So we're gonna hit our outro, and at the end of the outro,
The cream of the crop! Nobody does it better.
Macho Man, let's go. At the end of the outro, we're heading over to Scotty's. Guys, thank you all so much for being here. Until next time, everybody, remember, keep retro gaming alive, because one day, your games will be retro too. And I'll see you guys on the next one.